back with another video, another episode of Everybody Hates Black Men. I am your host, Edward Anderson. I'm probably going to be talking about this live, and then I'm going to bring it down and then re-upload it as an upload. But we doing this the way we doing it right now, so let's get it going. So, appreciate y'all that checked out my last video. I'm going to be trying to, jam some of these uploads in here. The quality will get better as I kind of get back up there, but yeah. But I wanted to I had a kind of upload ready for the Shannon Sharp situation, but it really wasn't hitting the way I wanted to hit. It was other stuff that was coming in, so I wanted to talk about that, and I want to do that, then do an update and then another update. So y'all already seen what's going on with Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is being sued for $50 million. I'm not even going to front. It's a BS lawsuit. That's my personal opinion. Get mad if you want to get mad. He's being sued for $50 million by guess who? Tony Busby and whoever this Hispanic chick is, OnlyFans model chick, whatever. This chick that he was dealing with, that this is a shakedown. This is a legal shakedown. This is what it is. They want to scandalize him. And because he's black, this is where, Shannon Sharp is unfortunately going to find out. Where you can be a lot more bolder with that than you can. I'm sure you all have seen the text messages. If you haven't, you can go to Twitter. I'm sure you've seen Shannon Sharp, the message. If you haven't, again, you can go to Twitter. Him saying that this is not what's going on and all that. I do believe him. You can say I'm being biased, but it is what it is. I've seen a couple of black women, celebrate, quote unquote, the downfall of Shannon Sharp because he's with a Hispanic chick. It must suck. It must suck hating yourself that much in order to wish for his downfall. That being said, I see videos like Pink Book Lessons, and she is right. Shannon Sharp, I'm not, it's not his fault, but it completely, really, but you shouldn't have messed, if the chick didn't want to sign, if it's true that she didn't want to sign the NDA, then you shouldn't have messed with her. Maybe mess with her once, but you definitely shouldn't have messed with her no 2 years. If she didn't sign that NDA, that should have been the first red flag, and that should have been a don't pass go. And it is fair, and I'm going to add this into it, but for the, women that are, because a lot of the dudes are saying, there is the on code part, but there is the lesson that can be learned part. And we're going to be completely honest. I mean, let's be completely honest. You've been, look, Ocho says a lot of stupid stuff. Ocho says a lot of stupid stuff. I'm not even going to front. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Ocho is very, blue pill. But you come down on Ocho, and Ocho is not one to talk, but you come down on Ocho and then you keep being in stuff. You got to the situation, whether it was his fault or not, with the tape being caught up. You got this $100 million, and now you messing it up. And then, granted, it was said he offered her $10 million. She didn't take it, which is insane to me. If he offered Busby and them $10 million for it to go away, and Busby loses his case, Busby is a moron. It will be official, and Busby will be an absolute moron. Because Busby would have fumbled, maybe $3.3 million, over him being greedy. And, but it's like, dude, I'm going to keep it real with you. Black men really gotta, because I'm black and you gonna put me out here anyway, I'm not giving you nothing. That's really the stance black men gotta start taking, because they gonna put you out here anyway. They gonna do that anyway because they can't help it. So, the text message, it's very obvious this is dirty foot activity. It's like, my dude, you should have basically went overseas or imported these chicks here. You got way too much money to be dealing with these chicks for real in the way that you're dealing with them and it's just crazy the ego in these dudes. And that's why y'all are a target, whether it is y'all young or old. There is a reason why athletes are the favorite target of these chicks, because y'all are stupid. And so I'm not gonna come down on Shannon like that, because Shannon did take some precautions. At the end of the day though, you know, a lot of y'all gotta stop letting these chicks lie to y'all like that. Like this chick, when she said a big black baby and all of this, it's like she's doing the most. They fetishize you, and it's like, again, Shannon dealing with a 19-year-old, people gonna judge him just off that. And so we'll see. The question is, to me, is not is he gonna get off of, like, this is a civil suit. The question to me is he gonna get that $100 million deal? That's really the question that I have. And he might have fucked that up, and that's on him. Now you got these other women supposedly coming out, because you know every dude, every bitch that he put his dick into always gotta come out. Every dude he ever has, every chick he ever had sex with has always gotta come out and always gotta get their piece, making stuff up. I say the same thing before that I say now. Why now? Why now do all of y'all come up? I don't want to hear that y'all was just so messed up. I don't want to hear that. It's very obvious y'all just basically, when one person put him out there, you can say you didn't put him out there. He was already out there. I mean, it's crazy. And look, you see all these non-black women coming to get a piece. So if you don't pay them out, they just gonna lie, because it's not like there's any real consequences for them lying on you, which is also a problem. I don't know. No, he's not cooked. He's not cooked. Shannon is not cooked. Because this is so sloppy. Shannon's not cooked. Number one, Shannon got his own show. So even if Shannon was taken off of television and all of that, he's still gonna get money. Because if anything, this will help him on the internet. Now, this may hurt him offline, but it'll help him online. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Busby could be manipulating him, but first red flag is she wouldn't sign an NDA. Second red flag is that she's OnlyFans model. And, you know, like, third red flag is you met her at the gym. So she know who you are. And honestly, with these messages and stuff, she's really laying all of that on extra thick. Because it's very obvious this is what she had. I definitely believe she had this in mind as a cash out. I definitely believe she had this in mind the whole time. Anybody that starts recording videos and stuff like that, when you doing all that, you got malintent. Because you ain't got nothing to really worry about. So it's very obvious that this is what you were trying to do. You have black women, and Jim Rat says you have black women and some black men saying that's what he gets for being. Of course, because again, you got black men that they pretty much tell these chicks what they want to hear as a way of controlling them and manipulating their emotions. But that stuff goes both ways, though. So, I mean, of course, they're going to be online because this gives them an excuse to spew out hatred of black men. So, of course, they're going to say that. Of course, they're going to say that. And it just shows you how hurt they are. Because if they really had options like that, they wouldn't need to have this kind of vitriol when it comes to black men. day, even if his $100 million contract is gone, he still got money. And if you don't believe that, like, understand, when they do this stupid shit, other people are paying attention. Other people are paying attention. So the more you do this, the harder you make it for other people to do this, regardless what happens to Shannon. The harder you make it in the dating market, because you poison the trust well. So I hope it's worth it. Yeah, because he definitely sue for defamation. He definitely can. Because if this don't win, if she don't win, he ain't liable. He could countersue for defamation. Yeah, Busby is doing that. And black men need to really, Busby is not Gloria Allred. Busby needs to be dealt with. I mean, I can't, like, black men just really let these motherfuckers just target them like that. I'd be like, nah, fuck that. What this dude ain't even gonna be able to shit without us knowing. I mean, yeah, and this is what they do. And it's like, I don't know, like, what's the goal here? Is the goal, do y'all really believe that the goal is y'all gonna scare black men into only dating black women? As if, like it's amazing. Like, this is, all this does is really have dudes really asking, is the black community even worth saving? This does not create cohesion with the black community. The niggas that are weak and got to only deal with black women because they got no real options for real except to stay in the gynocracy. Of course, but them niggas don't build shit anyway. Yeah, but nobody's really bringing all of that up in this case. Like, this is not the same as like R. Kelly and all of that. That's not gonna be okay. Yeah, you just snuck in here long enough. I love dudes that always like to sneak around here, like they're just gonna hang around and say some goofy ass shit. I don't know why y'all do that and think I just won't block you. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they think. Because, Umar is one, like, let's keep it real. Umar is one to talk. Umar got 2 black women that basically fucked him up. So, Umar is one to talk. Umar act like he talking from a position because I got kids, only black women, I don't have no problems. Umar is not talking from that position. So, I mean, even making this about, oh, well, this is because they're not black. Okay, just date black women. If you really believe that's what the answer is, if you really believe that that's the difference, go ahead and do that stupid shit. Like you said, Brian Banks. Like, that's not the answer. You're a target because it's cheap to fuck with you. That's why your women do it. That's why other people do it. Because y'all are out there. Ain't no black men groups formulating in order to deal with this shit. Because black men don't believe in working together for real. Even behind the scenes. That is where you all are vulnerable. Even with your money. There's no organization. Where is, like, for instance, even going with Ryan Coogler. People forget. Ryan Coogler got in trouble for going in the bank. Where is the organization that black men put into that if you fuck with black men, I'm coming for your ass? Where's the organization where if you fuck with black men in particular, I'm suing you? So that Caribbean chick that got Ryan Coogler hemmed up, should have been fired because that's a lawsuit. Where is that? Them niggas don't believe in shit like that. They believe in individualizing it to death. Shannon ain't getting a wife. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Like you really dating a 19-year-old and you don't think she had another agenda? Like what you thought cause she was Hispanic? You should have knew when she was you really cause the thing about it is women are not women. The way women see it is they see that as a wasted opportunity. You're fucking Shannon fucking Sharp, a dude that has social media motion, a dude that's on ESPN. You really just gonna let that be? That's the end of it, and nobody's gonna know? Shannon ain't even dropping on me. You know, these bitches are seeing all this money Sophie Rain is getting, and some of these white OnlyFans bitches. What does she have to lose to lie on Shannon? It ain't like she got it like that if he countersue. This is how they think. This is the logic. It ain't about honor. It ain't about morality. Now, she ain't gonna do this to another Hispanic dude. It's like, you don't understand that? It's like, again, you might as well, but again, Shannon, I'm Shannon fucking Sharp. Well, you gonna pay up front, or you gonna pay on the back end. Like, that bitch is talking about 20, 50,000 and cheap. Again, now y'all wonder why dudes be going overseas. I ain't no trick. Well, you about to be forced into it. She know who you are, nigga. Like, you think she not gonna formulate a plan? She can't just, they waited right until you was about to get that damn $100 billion. Like, y'all don't be, it's like, y'all really be believing that y'all the shit like that. It's crazy, man. Like, you knew she was an OF chick, and you, what you thought, dude. Like, again, and Shannon know more than most. That's what I'm talking about, man. These dudes, they alive, and again, they go, well, he famous. Like, if niggas don't get chewed up themselves and spit out, they don't care. It don't matter how hard, it don't matter. You should have saw that. Like, honestly, Shannon should have learned a lot from Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin had to cry on camera. Michael fucking Irvin had to cry on camera. That's how real that shit is. He had to cry on motherfucking camera. They are going to either get your masculinity or they're going to put them charges on you. Like, the fact that there's not an organization that is designed that black men are like I'm talking about dudes with paper are not putting into with the best lawyers, like Johnny Cochran, like Farman, saying, look, when you do this, we coming, and we not just coming, we coming for the lawyers too. We coming. Pause. You know, the fact that them niggas still ain't figured that shit out. The fact, what politicians, this shit is over. Still ain't figured that shit out. All right, y'all, I gotta go. This is Edward signing off. Peace.